Now, speaking about all this, we do have to get into it though. Rafa Marquez is next. The World Cup is over. It's a new cycle. Rafa Marquez has been at the Sub-20 CONCACAF games. I don't know if you guys have seen. And they're doing pretty decent right now. They got some good players. Camberos and Santi Sandoval are the two that are really showing up right now, though. They just beat Panama 4-0, which is crazy because the Sub-23 are playing in the Juegos Centroamericanos right now. And they just beat Panama in the semifinals too, 4-0. It's pretty crazy how that happened. And they're doing decently as well. They're both about to play in the final. Mexico's already in the World Cup for the Sub-20 going into 2027. But if they win the final, they're making it to the Olympics, and I hope that they can do that. Having said all this, yes, Rafa Marquez is there. He's watching, so I'm assuming he's thinking about bringing in some youngsters.
He has to.
But before we get into the specifics, which player this, which player that, why don't you fools tell me really quickly, what do you think Rafa Marquez in the next 4 years needs to do for you guys to say that's a success? He needs to be there for the next 4 years, possibly even 8 years for 2 World Cups. What does Rafa Marquez need to do for it to be a success? And what needs to happen for it to be a failure? Like, have you guys thought about that yet?
No.
Not really, bro, but as just right off the top, I would say just keep the same players, bro. Keep the same
Luis Romo, Jesus
no,
Gallardo.
not that. I'm saying
Bring
like the
back
same, like these next like. We got Chavez?
Bring back Charlie.
Bring back Charlie. Bring back Rodolfo Pizarro, Uriel Antuna. You're right, bro. You're right. Nah. Disgusting.
No, but I'm saying like let's have like continuous starting 11s or the same 23 or 26, whatever, bro. Like just maybe 1 or 2 here and there, but like this is the same. It's the same team. We're gonna keep this.
Keep the base.
Going. Keep the base, bro. Because a lot of times there's like so many changes, bro. And of course you're gonna have injuries, Huescas, you know. But for the most part, have the same team, bro. Because Mexico does that a lot. They change a lot, bro.
Yeah.
You know, so it's not even the same team from now to 4 years from now. It's not even the same players. You're like, okay, maybe half of it, but like. The other half, where's the other half,
Let's
bro?
keep a good 75 to 80% of the roster, you know?
Yeah. Because sure they're Mexican, but they don't really play together, bro.
Right.
So there's little things that they might not know. Like when you see a brand new team that have like, you know, they signed all these new players, they're really good, and they're making simple mistakes. You're like, yeah, they're gonna make, even though they're all like top tier players, they're still gonna make mistakes because they haven't played, they haven't meshed, bro. Like that could happen even at Real Madrid. So I would say like just keep the same. Like if Camberos is gonna crack the new 26 base of players, cool, because he's Obed Vargas. Like these type of players, get them in now, bro. Get them in now to start forming them.
Yeah, because in 4 years, Camberos isn't gonna be 19 in 4 years. That fool's gonna be 22, 23. Like this fool should be ready to go.
Surround Morita, bro. Surround Morita with all these players now.
So to you, just on the surface, calling younger players, keeping a base for sure, but bringing in some younger players, some new blood for you is like, okay, he's on the right track. Bro. You can see a little more success there.
What else do you want to see from Orbelin? I mean,
no, I
love Orbelin.
There's certain players that need to phase out.
We're good, bro. Machín,
Orbelin, Romo, Gallardo. I would keep Raúl Jiménez around just for a little bit longer, but he is someone that should start phasing out. The problem is we don't really got strikers. Phase out Jorge Sanchez. Phase out, you know, the Memo Ochoas.
Not even phase out, just remove them.
It's just because of the age.
No, 100%.
Just the age.
You know, get rid of these fools, and then you start bringing in the younger crowd, the younger players. All right, now we're getting somewhere. So I agree. I think that's one thing that we should see. I gotta say this. If Rafa Marquez brings his first convocatoria and I see Charlie on that list and I see Romo on that list and I see Jorge Sanchez on that list, I might lose my trust in Marquez right away.
No,
that's the only way.
No.
You can, let's say he brings in only younger players and in the first 3 games he's losing 3-0. I might not even be mad at that. I will be madder at him bringing around these players. That would make me more mad.
And then losing 3-0.
That would make me more mad than anything, bro.
But so if he brings those players, I think it's not him. I think it's big business federation. Hey, You got your list, cool. Okay, add these players too. That's it.
Yeah.
That's as simple as it goes, bro. Like,
yes, but how in the fuck could Charlie be on that list? How is that bringing you guys more money?
Yeah. How does that
It's
make
You know
the-
what I
it's
mean? Like, what the
the-
fuck
after
is
missing
going
after
on?
missing the World Cup and then you bring him in?
Yeah, that's
That makes
fucking
no
crazy.
sense.
it's
Yeah.
the
makes
dark
no
side of soccer, bro.
No
Unfortunately,
sense, bro.
it's the dark side. It's the handshakes behind the scenes, the representatives, the agents, all that,
yeah, bro.
all that.
It's fucking ridiculous.
But if you want to make that change, you don't do that.
Yeah.
Rafa needs to be like, I can't. If I accepted this job, one of my conditions was I'm not doing that.
yeah, I'm not doing any of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
bringing what I want to bring.
Yeah, I'm building a team here, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
There's another thing I think Mexico needs to do to find success. Okay, so they have a Nations League, they have 2 Copa Oros, they have a Copa America, maybe even 2 Copa Americas before the next World Cup. They need to
Why not?
win at least one of the Copa Oros and make maybe at least be a finalist in the other one. I would love to see them win the Nations League, but even if they don't, they need to at least be top 2 teams. You
To
know,
win that shit.
they need to win it, but if Rafa Marquez is trying new things with new players,
They'll still win it.
you know, they better still win it.
Yeah.
But, you know, Pochettino just signed another 4 years with the U.S. And he's kind of
bro?
whack, low-key. Yeah, but the thing is, he should have a base of American players right now that he knows, okay, after this World Cup, I know that I want these 20, 22 players. I'll probably try some new fools. So they're going to come in with a bigger base than Mexico if Rafa Marquez is bringing on 10 new players. You know what I mean? So, like, in that way, maybe the upper hand goes to the U.S. Now, games aren't won on paper. They're not played on paper. So, Mexico, especially if Rafa Marquez is given or implementing a new style of play, a better style of play, and they win it, like, I'm
Modern.
all for that. I'm all for that. Yeah, I'm all for that. But for me, I'm like, all right, make a good run in the Nations League, win at least one of the Copa Oros, make a good run in the Copa America, but more than anything, have a good play style, form an identity where we know this is what Rafa Marquez is trying to do. These are the types of players we want in this scheme. Let's go. I'm down with that. To me, that's like success right there. If Rafa Marquez loses everything, it's a tougher sell. It's a tougher sell for us for like, if I'm like an advocate for him, it's hard for me to sell the average fan like, no, let's keep this guy if he hasn't won anything. So he for sure is gonna need a trophy or two in those 4 years, you know. That's for sure is gonna need to happen more than just good soccer, good football being played. Like, that's a big part of it, but trophies, results, that's gonna matter too.
Yeah.
Right
When
there,
is
you know?
the Copa Oro?
June of 2027.
Oh, so next year.
Yeah, the Nations League is at the end of this year, like November. Like
Oh,
November,
shit.
the
Are you
Nations
serious?
League already starts to come around. Yeah.
Oh shit.
So he should have
Nations League.
those games that are coming up against the
Yeah.
U.S., against
So that's where he's
Peru,
gonna
against
That's where
Chile.
he's gonna build his
Yeah,
base.
yeah. That's I don't. I'm hoping he has like, besides those 3 or 4 scrimmages that he has, I'm hoping he has a couple more. Because to me, 6 to 10 games should be close to enough for you to prepare for the Nations League. Because in the Nations League, you're also not playing against the toughest team. You're not playing against Brazil and Argentina. You're not playing against England or Spain.
Nah.
You're playing against, you know, Guatemala, Salvador.
Yeah.
You're playing against
Panama.
Costa Rica, Panama. And yes, those games
Is that
could get tough, but...
that's determined where they have invites too, right? Like they have invitees.
No,
not
Copa
Nations
America.
League.
Copa
Oh,
America.
Copa America.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Nations League is just
Yeah,
CONCACAF.
Just going up.
You know,
Come
yeah.
on, bro.
Exactly. So now let's say it's you and the U.S. in the final, but the U.S. gets the upper hand, fine, but then you got to go win the Copa Oro, bro.
Yeah,
Like, you just
yeah,
have to be
yeah.
able
You
to
gotta
do
get
that,
one.
you know? If Mexico loses the scrimmage against the U.S. right now, but then goes to win the Nations League, all's forgiven. All right, it was a scrimmage. You had to try some shit out,
Yeah.
but hopefully by the time the Nations League comes around, you're not fucking around, you know,
Yeah.
putting in Memote.
No, that's another dude.
That's another dude. Yeah, you gotta face some guys out right now, bro. You know. So the first thing I would do if I were him, bring in some youngsters, bring in some younger players, bring in some new blood, but keep a good 80 to 90% of the base that you had for the World Cup. You know, like you keep Vasquez and Montes. You keep Quiñones, Alvarado. You keep their midfield, Mora, Obed. You keep Lira. You keep these fools, and that's obvious. But then you bring in the fools like the younger generation that's coming up. I mean, you give Mateo Chavez the start now. As soon as Huescas hopefully gets back pretty soon from his injury, you bring him. You know, you keep Richie Ledesma. Let's bring in other players, and I think we'll be fine. I actually have a roster of 26 players that I would do if I were him. I don't know if you guys want to hear it right now.
Okay.
And excuse me. And then you fools tell me whether you think it's good or not. I'm gonna start from the back to front. Okay.
All right. Now we'll draw. Are we tired?
So Tala Rangel, I think, needs to be there for sure. I do feel like he could lose his starting spot going into the next World Cup. I think he was a good placeholder for this World Cup, but I also think he could evolve and be the keeper for the next World Cup. We'll see how things go. But Tala Rangel, Alex Padilla, and the fool from Leon, I really like him. 23 years old, Oscar Garcia. He's fucking pretty good, bro.
Okay, yeah,
he's 23. He's a younger keeper that we have. We don't have that many Mexican keepers that are really doing well, especially young. I think we need to bring them around. But those are the three keepers that I think I would bring right now. Tala Rangel already has the experience of a World Cup. Alex Padilla is playing in Spain. And Garcia is a 23-year-old who's playing in Leon, starts every game, does really well. So to me, boom, three keepers right there. Okay. Now, Vasquez and Montes, I don't think it's time for them to phase out by any means. I'm okay if another center back comes into play instead of Montes, but if not, I mean, at least we want some youngsters to come around. But I like the fool Rodrigo Pachuca, and he's playing in Puebla, plays every fucking game, and he's also playing with the Sub-20 right now, Sub-23. He's playing with one of the younger teams, bro, and he's good. He's 21 years old, fool. Like, let's start building him. And let's just say, like the other fool, Diego Ochoa. I would it's one of two fools, either Everardo Lopez or Diego Ochoa. Whichever fool you want to bring, I'm down, but bring another younger center back that can potentially fucking play in the next World Cup. You know what I mean? Yeah. Bring one of these fools. The only reason why I would probably bring Everardo Lopez over Diego Ochoa is because Ochoa just got to Necaxa, but he's not played any games with them. But he is with the Sub-23. He is the captain. He's playing in the Juegos Centroamericanos, Caribeos. Yeah. But he's like the captain for them. So for the point that I'm making is that these fools may not be playing first team minutes with their team, but they're playing with the youth levels of their national team. So, like, that should be able to translate into national team first team, if that makes sense. Maybe not as a starter, but just enough to be there, build them and all that stuff. Exactly, and put them in the mix. I would love to see that, and I think
to see. But Everardo does have more
experience. He plays with Toluca, so I'm okay with that.
He does play.
Yeah, exactly.
Diego Ochoa is like he's still trying to find minutes.
Exactly, but he's the captain for that generation. I'm like, well, you could also bring him. The other fool that I would put in there is Israel Reyes, because he can play right back or center back. And the reason I'm saying Israel Reyes right now is because then you look at our right backs right now. Julian Araujo, did you know this fool just got re-injured and just got a surgery today? He got re-injured, bro. He got re-injured, and they were Bournemouth was in a tournament in like Scotland or Korea, just something random, Switzerland, and this fool got injured. So he got another, and it's the same injury. So he got the surgery. Who knows what happens from there now? Exactly. Now he didn't blow out a knee. It's a muscular thing. But like, okay, well now we gotta wait even longer to get you. Okay, bro, we gotta move on. So obviously Richie Ledesma is the next in line. And I don't know if you knew this, but Jeremy Marquez, who was a midfielder, has been playing right back for Cruz Azul. That looks good right now, bro.
That's Wiki Dios, bro.
That's just like fucking thinking that he could just do it, and he could do it. So to me, I would bring these two fools, because Jeremy Marquez is also a midfielder, so he's multifaceted as well. Just like Richie. But the thing is, if Richie or Marquez aren't that good, you still have Israel Reyes. Just slot him in. We're okay, bro. We're okay.
Depends how you want to play.
Exactly. Sure. Now we still have Mateo Chavez. I think he becomes the next left back. He's like starting a little more for AC Alkmaar in Holland. He's like starting a little more, doing good. Oh, thank you for saying Huescas. He's not 100% back yet, though. He's not like ready for the selección back
no,
yet. You know what I mean? Let's give him some time. Maybe not in this first call up, but the one after that, you bring in Huescas. I'm ready for him. The thing is, he blew out his knee, bro. So
maybe in this first call up, because I mean, if he was already coming back, he's probably already in preseason.
But he's not fully playing in the
then-
preseason. They're still playing him cautiously right now.
Yeah, you
That's
have
the
to.
thing.
You have to.
Yeah.
But
And then once the season
it's a
starts,
normal
it's gonna be
process.
like a month in.
Let's say he's a starter a month into the season. Yeah, I agree with that.
But the
100%.
the
He's just
impression
not there yet.
the impression that he left was good enough to still be in the radar.
And he's playing in
of,
Europe.
like,
Just keep
Yeah,
Exactly.
you're playing in Europe, so I 100% feel like it should be Huescas. If Huescas was healthy, Richie and Huescas all day, every day, baby.
Yeah.
I'm down with that. Jeremy Marquez is just because he's doing good right now.
He's
so he's improvising.
Week is improvising. Yeah.
And
for
I'm like,
sure,
fuck
for
it, let's
sure.
try it. I mean, he probably wouldn't start over Richie. He probably wouldn't start over Israel Reyes. But if you want to go ahead and play him, excuse me, I'm okay with that.
He's done it.
Yeah. And then on the left side, Mateo Chavez is clearly going to play, I think.
sure.
And then you have Cotorro for me. I think Cotorro's the guy who should be a backup because I
Bro,
feel like he
I
should.
think he could learn a lot if he goes into the selección.
Yes.
I think you
He could
saw
evolve.
you saw the tres
He could
dedos
evolve.
pass he gave to
Yeah,
Alvarado on
yeah.
the goal. Come
See?
on, bro, like
See?
I got
I think
you.
Rafa will help him more with positioning.
Positioning and vision.
Sure.
And vision.
Yeah.
You
As
know?
a defender.
But he already has good. This is the best version of Cotorro I've ever seen right now.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah,
And it's like
the hair. Fool. Super
it's kind of
Saiyan.
throwing it right now, bro. Yeah.
Because he knows.
Now,
Yeah, fool.
in the
Right,
midfield,
But he does like to go up a lot.
Yeah,
And he does
He gets
good,
caught.
bro.
He
and
gets
he gets
caught.
caught a lot.
There
So
is-
he has to track back, you know? So
Yeah,
it's just
so-
like,
But
you know.
we also
I see
do
that a
want
lot.
we also do
Yeah.
want our outside backs to unlock like that. We also do want that quality. Mateo
Of course.
Chavez does that. Gallardo
Oh, he
was
scored a goal
doing
in the
that.
Mundial, fool.
But see, that's my point.
Yeah.
That's
He
my
got
point.
his goal.
So
no
I'm
matter what.
okay if Cotorro's taking risks, but I guess you do have to balance it. You can't just do it all the time. But I think
Right.
Melito has a very good handle on Cotorro right now. Very good handle. Teaching him the right way, coaching
Yes.
him the right way. I think Cotorro's on his way there. So he's the next in line for me.
Sure
There's no
thing.
other left back that I've seen. Like there's the other fool, Omar Campos, who in the beginning when he was 18, 19, 20, 21, I was like, yeah, this fool looks good. But he hasn't shown
Yeah.
enough for me to be like, yeah, this fool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and there's other fools too, but just he was just to name one. I just think Mateo Chavez and Cotorro, two left backs, solid, bro, solid
for
right
sure.
there. In the midfield, Eric Lira as your contention, and I think we could easily have Gobea. Maybe he's not gonna make the World Cup, but Gobea has some experience that I think he can then help the younger generations, the younger contenciones, just learn something from him. Like, oh, look how he handles the ball. Look at his positioning. Look at where he receives. Look at how he plays. I think that's going to be important. Which is, I would have put also in this list, but I know that's a little more outrageous for a lot of fools. But honestly, like, Gobea's doing really good right now, bro.
Yeah.
I like how he's playing with
Yeah.
Chivas. Really solid.
Yeah.
Lira and Gobea.
Gobea.
Obviously, we want to have Obed Vargas, but I think it's time to start bringing in Elias Montiel. Let's get him in the fucking
yeah.
mix. I think that's going to be a pretty good midfield right there.
mix.
Hombre for hombre kind of fools. And then your enganches or your tens, Gilberto Mora, I think that's a must. Whether you like it or not, Brian Gutierrez is still young enough. He should still be getting called. Should he start? Maybe not. But I feel like without the pressure of the Mundial, you'll start to see a better version of Brian Gutierrez. Brian Gutierrez didn't even have 10 games with the selección before the World Cup. And I think he got so much hype that it kind of got to him. And that's why he had such a disappointing Mundial. I'm hoping it's that. Because if it's not that, then this fool's about to die so fast. But if not, then we're okay. We're okay. He was just young, got to the selección too fast, didn't have the best Mundial, didn't have the worst Mundial, but didn't have a good Mundial. Not what anybody was expecting, but I think he should still be in the mix. He should still get chances. There's not too many other midfielders right now that can do what he does either way. At his strongest.
I think that well no go ahead with your, and I'll just say who I think should be right there.
You want to do it like that? 'Cause
Bro,
you could also-
the tandem that I saw with Xolos, Castañeda, Morita, bro, it's like they
Yes.
grew up playing since they were little kids.
Yes, but you have to take into account. Now, I agree that Castañeda should be in the selección, just not at the moment because he still hasn't like meshed or found himself at Chivas yet. Once he does, I think he should be in 100%. Until then, it's kind of hard to really just put him into the mix right now. You know what I mean? Just because, I mean, I don't know if you've been watching Chivas game, but he doesn't shine at the moment. He doesn't look as good as he did with Xolos.
Well,
He will.
No.
He will.
He's still
He's too
trying to
fresh.
integrate
Yeah.
himself.
But it's the same thing with Jordan Carrillo, bro. And
Same thing. Same thing.
I had to like show people like watch his highlights from the playoffs.
Yes.
Look at all the golazos he's scoring.
Yeah, bro.
Like that's who they bought.
100%.
It's not some random ass player, bro.
No,
Like,
he's not a Walter Gael Garcia. Remember that fool? He's not. He's not him.
no.
Fool. Yeah. He's not
Santos?
him, bro.
Yeah,
He's not him, bro.
No,
He's a good fucking player, bro.
Yes.
So, but he's another fool who needs to become integrated before I can say let's get him in.
Right,
in
right.
fact, I would put in Efrain Alvarez before I put those two fools in at the moment. Because Efra's looking good. You could talk shit about him if you want, but he's looking good with Chivas right now, bro. He's starting. I think we're fine with him. I would put him in the list. Now, what he comes to perform, that's another question. But for me, like, I think he's ready for that call-up, you know? And then Julian Quiñones, I think, deserves another call-up. Piojo Alvarado, I think these fools should at least start the cycle. We'll see if they make the 4 years. I think they can. They both just need to remain fit and keep doing what they're doing. If not, take a jump up in level, take a jump up in whatever. But they both seem to be in their prime right now. So you got to keep bringing them. Now, behind Quiñones, I'm going to bring in two fools from the Sub-20 that I think we need to start building to be ready for the World Cup in 4 years. Hugo Camberos, even though he doesn't start with Chivas, he's the best player on the Sub-20 team right now. So you're like, yeah, well, fuck it. Let's bring him on. And Santi Sandoval. Two fools that have shown that they can be really good. They've shown that. But again, with the Sub-20, they're the two best players on the team right now, you know? So I put Sandoval as like a suplente for Piojo Alvarado. Now, here's where it gets a little tricky, but I feel like we can really work it. Ain't too many strikers really putting it down right now. But I think you for sure still have to take Hormiga. Whether you make him a starter or not, depends on you. I think you have to still call Raul Jimenez until we can find the striker situation, until we can situate it, until Santi Jimenez finds his form. Until then, I think Raul Jimenez still has to come around. Maybe he doesn't make the next World Cup. Maybe he's old enough to start to phase out, but because there's nobody else, and because I'm sure Raul Jimenez is still down to try to beat Chicharito's record, he's down to keep coming out.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I wouldn't start Raul. I would like to keep bringing him off the bench so that we can continue to build Hormiga. But there's another striker who I like. He reminds me a lot of Oribe Peralta. He's playing with the Sub-23 right now. Tayel Jimenez. Do you guys know who he is? He's a striker he's right now with this Sub-23. He was with the Sub-20 before. He's like their 9. He scores a lot of goals. He currently plays with Santos. But he's like, maybe doesn't play as much as he should for Santos. I think they have older players, more experienced strikers that they feel like, all right, this is the guy I want to start. But he's 20 years old and he scores for the fucking selección a lot. And the type of goals that Oribe scored, cabezazos, tiros desde fuera, poaching goals. Like he's a pretty full package striker. He may not be the biggest, but neither was Oribe, neither was Matador, neither was Chicharito. And I just feel like, all right, if we're going to be bringing on other Sub-20 players because they're good, or Sub-23 players because they're good with the youth team, then let's just give him a quick shot with the selección. And who knows, maybe him doing well with the selección will then force Santos to be like, all right, let's play this fool. Let's play this fool a little bit more, you know? But everybody that I named right now, that's 26 players. There's still like Santiago Jimenez, who hopefully will find form. There's still Edson Alvarez, who hopefully will find more form. There's still fools like Alexis Vega, who right now I'm okay if he phases out, but it's okay if you also want to still bring him in. You know what I mean? There's still players out there, that you can, like Huescas, he'll be back from injury. Araujo, he'll be back from injury. They'll be ready to go. When they come, yeah, you want to put them on the list. But right now, these are the fools that I see that are like...
Are you bringing Fidalgo?
Oh, Fidalgo!
Hey,
I didn't put him on here. Yeah, of course.
Luis Chavez?
No. He should phase out. He should phase out. Yeah.
He knows he's phased out.
Yeah. Damn, I forgot about Fidalgo. I'm glad you mentioned him. Yeah.
Okay, here's a player from that generation who has been shining for his team, current club team, especially since Correa just left. For Tigres.
Who's shining right now for them? Lainez? No.
Ciel?
Don't even say Lainez. Ciel Herrera.
No.
That's another guy, but...
No.
Oh.
In that same Camberos, Diego Ochoa, generation. fool.
Ocampo?
Oh.
No, he's good too though. Ocampo. Who you
Who
talking
from
about?
Tigres?
Yeah. Fool.
Oh, Diego Sanchez.
No.
Not Chicha Sanchez?
Mexican.
Chicha Sanchez.
Yeah, Chicha. Is his name not Diego Sanchez?
Is his name Diego?
I don't know,
just
but
know him as
Chicha Sanchez.
Chicha,
You're right.
bro.
He's another
This
guy.
fool
Yeah.
has magic, fool.
Yeah.
Maybe
a
not
winger?
more. Yeah, winger.
Yeah.
Maybe not Mora magic, but he has magic
He's
on the
good.
wing, fool.
Well, that's the same
And
reason.
in that World Cup, was it the Sub-20 World Cup? He shone, fool. He shone
Hard.
He shone.
He was there with Fimbres. He was there
Yes,
with Mora.
fool.
He was there with Montiel.
Montiel.
'Cause I
100%.
knew about. I was like,
Bring
who's
all
this
the-
fool?
I'm glad you
With
named him.
Obed,
I'm
all
glad
those
you named him.
Yeah, fool. I was like, who's this fool? Like Chicha,
Sure.
like he's plays for Tigres. Like,
Yeah.
never saw him.
He's
So I'm
also
saying,
like wingbackish.
Those sub-20, like at least like 7 fools could like
Bring him.
That's what I'm saying,
Bring
bro.
him.
You
And
know?
that's not even
All those
counting
fools.
Fimbres. That's not
Nah.
even counting.
And Fimbres is
could've
back.
bring
You
in
know,
Fimbres
yeah,
too.
and he's back.
He
That's
looks
the
good,
thing.
and
I can't
Almeida's
wait to
giving
see
him a
Fimbres,
shot,
bro.
bro.
Yep.
I can't wait to see Fimbres.
Almeida's playing him, bro.
Montiel. The
Oh,
two fools that
Montiel's-
the two fools, yeah, the fool that you mentioned, Montiel, that fool was like for sure.
Yeah,
the
he
guy
should
that
he should start
should,
coming. He should start
you know.
coming.
Yeah, bro. And
Um,
these are the players that you need to like continuously keep together, fool.
Yeah.
like,
You know?
because they're of that
Imagine.
same generation, bro.
Like,
Yes.
you,
Keep 'em.
you have Fimbres, you have Montiel, you have
Mora.
Mora
Brian
Mora.
Gutierrez, you have
Brian.
Fidalgo, or you mean of that
Camberos.
generation?
of the generation.
Camberos
the
is
sub-
right there,
sub-20.
fool. Even
Yeah.
though Camberos
Who
was
is
coming
it?
off the bench for that tournament, he would still be the spark, fool, and score.
Yeah,
It was what? It was Montiel, Fimbres, Obed, and Mora
and Mora.
Yeah.
Those are like the main four right
Yeah.
there
Main four fools that were
of
just
that
like-
generation.
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
up the midfield.
Yeah.
Like, imagine.
But then you have
so-
Chicha Sanchez with that.
Chicha.
Yeah, I'm glad
Chicha
you
Sanchez
named
on
him
the
because
wing?
I didn't name him, but
Bro,
I,
that
why
fool's
not?
so like
That's-
disequilibrium.
that's
fool.
the reason why I want Santi
He's-
Sandoval and Camberos because their
Yes.
sparks. Diego or Chicha Sanchez is the same. Just a spark. Go fucking get him the
Same
ball.
side or
Go do
different
something.
side or
He's on the right side. He's like a right wing back. He's like a Richie Ledesma.
oh, shit.
He's kind
Chicha?
of like that. Yeah.
Chicha.
No.
He's on the
Yeah,
left?
yeah. He's,
I don't
he's on
think
the right
he's
side.
a left winger.
Oh, they're putting him on the left?
Left
Because
winger.
he's supposed to be on the right side. For the Selección, he played on the right side. For Tigres, before he's on the right side. But they might
I
do
think-
what they're doing with Camberos with him.
Okay, yeah.
You know, in
try him.
Yeah,
Try him
Put him on the
different
left
spots.
side. Yeah.
Sure.
But also, Ocel Herrera is another guy too. But I haven't been impressed with him lately. That's the only reason I didn't name him.
But the phrase that there's no real like translation in English or in Spanish is like tiene gol. Chicha Sanchez tiene gol.
Tiene
fool. Like,
gol.
he can score.
He
fool.
can score.
He's not
Golazo,
afraid.
too.
He's not afraid of like
That's what it
being
comes
in
down
the
to.
box.
We
fool.
need a
He's
fucking
fearless.
winner like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
to
he's
close.
fearless, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Someone
Close the
fucking
crosses.
Quiñones.
Yes, well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, so he's not just a passer and I pass back and that's it. I'm just playing safe. Like, no, this fool actually gets
Like,
in
let me
there.
go
fool.
fucking try to score.
Yeah,
real quick.
he runs behind the defender, calls for the ball, like, hey, through ball right here, boom, real quick. You know, and how old is he? He's in that same generation, right? Like he's one of the younger ones in that generation. So I think.
Yeah, he's one of the younger ones for sure. He's probably 20 right now, maybe younger even. But
You got it for sure. I think success for Rafa is bringing in the new generation.
Yes,
like, at
well.
least like 10 of the fools from
Yes.
well,
the
doing
sub-20,
good with them.
you know.
Because you bring in the new generation. Let's
That's
say
what
they
I'm
don't
saying.
do good.
No,
like,
but I'm saying like like bring them in and actually like
Develop him.
develop them and like show them out.
He's
Yeah.
at those.
Export 'em.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
at
Send
those
them to
games.
fucking to Europe. You know.
Yeah, fool. And then when Rafa calls, they're gonna listen.
I was about to
Because
say
it's
that.
Rafa
I was about to
Marquez.
say that.
You know?
I was about to say that.
Yeah,
like
so-
when you have Piojo Herrera kind of reaching out to teams like, "Hey, take this player." I mean, he's you know him because
Yeah,
he's like
so-
the Mundial coach, but
Yeah.
You gotta see him
With
calling in.
Rafa's
Oh,
calling.
like what's up with fucking Elias Montiel or what's up with
Yeah. fool.
yeah,
Chicha
when,
Hernandez? Like
They could trust him.
when Rafa's
Yeah,
calling,
so-
I think
You know?
teams can listen a little bit more. And
Of
I
course,
hope
so-
that helps. I
course.
hope that helps.
It has to, bro.
He only has so much power, though. You know, it comes down to the agents.
True.
It comes down to the clubs. It comes down to what these fuckers want
Of
to do.
course.
You know, but if
There's the contracts. all that
exactly,
shit.
but I think if
But at
Rafa
this
can
stage,
push
like-
it a little bit,
sure, but at this stage, and if they show a little bit of something, like that release clause shouldn't be that fucking big. You know, it
Oh,
shouldn't
for
be like
the youngsters?
yeah, it shouldn't
Yeah,
be like
yeah,
fucking
true.
10, $12 million. Like
they're not
Nah.
Mora. You know, they're not Mora.
Yeah, Mora's the big
Mora's
one.
like 30.
Yeah, Mora's the big
Which
one.
is
fool.
crazy still,
Yeah.
you know?
Mora's the big one.
I
I'm saying,
wonder
like,
if
these
teams
fools-
are still down for that, though.
2 million, like 3 million, like
Yeah, let them go.
European
Yeah.
teams
Let
would
'em
be
go.
like, all right, I'm down. Give me
Yeah,
that fool.
you
Let's
know,
develop him.
it,
you know?
even
Yeah.
even if they're playing like not in the toppest leagues, but in Belgium, Holland, Portugal, That's still good for them to start. That's good for them to start, you know, and then from there take these steps up into Germany, into Spain, into England. Yeah, I'm down with that right there, you know. Right here, we have probably only like 5-6 players that are playing in Europe right now, dude, you know.
Yeah.
Vasquez, I guess Montes in Russia, which is really not the best,
one,
you know. Mateo Chavez, Obed Vargas, Fidalgo,
Raúl
Jimenez, but he's in the championship. He's not in the Premier League anymore.
Oh, that's right. He descended.
Yeah, but still, yeah. I bet.
True.
I bet some of those championship teams can go and win the MLS, can go and win the Liga Mexicana. I bet you that's still possible.
Yeah.
So
I've heard people say like, dude, don't talk down on that league, bro. That league is very competitive.
No, you just would think like, oh, second division, but that second division is better than a lot of other.
I didn't realize this, bro. But like some guy was talking about the salaries too. Like the salaries are very competitive too, bro. Like it's not like they're paying them like nothing. You know,
no,
to play
for
like,
sure.
Bro, like that.
I mean, imagine we get 5 other Mexican players playing in the championship league. I think that's better than them playing.
They'll do really
in a lot of other places.
And that's the thing, bro. Like I've heard, I forgot who it was, but like this Spaniard coach was on Mexican on Fox Sports, Mexican TV, and he was like, "Truth is, like, we don't watch the Mexican league, because we don't know the players, So just being in the championship, okay, they're there now, so they're in the same time zone. They see the highlights, their exposure,
and there's there's English teams and scouts from the Premier League watching that division, watching the championship league to see like, oh, I can recruit this fool, oh, I can recruit that fool. Maybe their team is not going to promote, but that player is good and that player can play at that level.
Cabarros, get him.
Cabarros, yeah. You know? But I feel like, it'd be better for like Quiñones to play in the championship league than in Saudi Arabia. I'm okay with that. If he wins, I'm okay with that.
He's a player. He's the type of player that would do good in England, I think.
I think so too. His exit clause is fucking through the roof, so he's probably not going to end up leaving.
If Rondon played in the Premiership,
he's getting his money.
Rondon played there. Come on, man.
Come on. Rondon is pretty good, bro, but he's not extra. He's not world class. Like bro. We have players that are at least his level. His level, you know?
But for Quiñones to do what he did at it's not like the Arabic league like sucks, the Saudi Arabian league sucks, bro. Like they have players that should be in Europe. But they went and got the big money, you know? They got the bag. So it's like
the thing is, like, you get someone like Aston Villa who was looking at Quiñones and they're like, how much is he gonna cost? Never mind.
That's what I'm saying. The price tag.
You know, he's not world class player. Maybe he's worth that. He's not world class. He's just good. You know, like kind of unproven at that level.
And how old is he?
Exactly. You know what? Maybe if he was 22 doing that, probably worth the money, probably worth the risk, but that's the hard part with him, you know. And so here we have Talar Rangel, Israel Reyes, Eric Lira, maybe even Piojo Alvarado, Gilberto Mora. We have players who probably should be making that jump that probably aren't going to make the jump.
Now,
exactly.
Because once you start getting to that 28, 29, you're going to go to Russia. You're not going to go, you know what I mean, to the top leagues. You're going to go to Russia.
I'm okay with players of Orbelin caliber playing in Greece. That's okay. But our topper players should be going to somewhere important.
The Guardados, the Achaches,
the Coronas. They should be going out there, you know? And right now, we don't have any of these fools right now.
No.
You know, could they be that?
Morita's in line.
He's in line. We'll see. He's still got another year before he can leave because he's fucking 17, just turned 17. So it'll take us a little while. But hey, Copa Oros he shines. Copa Americas he shines. He will.
He's shown in the World Cup.
He'll be ready.
Doesn't get bigger than that.
He'll be ready for sure.
He better be, bro. And I hope he gets picked up by the right team, dude. That's the part that scares me.
And the right coach.
Right coach. Right now, I want to say Leverkusen for me makes the most sense.
Leverkusen.
Or what's the other team too? Or Borussia Dortmund. That was the team that I met. Leverkusen too, but Borussia Dortmund is a team that I met. To me, that's the best. They build youth players.
They build youth players nicely.
You know, I've seen that, so I feel like Gilberto Mora will do good there. And then Germany's not
Bellingham, Haaland.
that crazy. You know, also.
Oh, yeah, Pulisic.
Pulisic, there you go.
Gio Reyna.
Exactly my
Oh,
point.
okay. Oh, Dortmund.
That's my point.
Yeah.
Dortmund, that's what I
Yeah.
meant too.
Like they know how to fucking
Yeah, I know what you're
develop
talking
young
about.
players, bro. Like
Okay.
if you're gonna go to Germany,
Dortmund.
go there.
Okay.
So
I see it.
we've hit the hour 15 mark now. I'm gonna spend the weekend editing this shit. I think we have a lot of good content right now to like be back. The Let Me Know podcast crew's back in action. Let Me Know Football. So we're gonna go ahead and end it right here. We'll probably start another segment right now, but I don't want it to get too long at the moment. So real quick before we end it, I just want to request that you guys give this video a like, hit the subscribe button, comment down below, let us know what you think about just everything we've been saying. What do you think about Mexico's overall run in the World Cup? What do you think the 2030 cycle is going to look like? Is Rafa going to do a good job? Do you expect him to do a good job? How much patience are you going to have with him? You know, if he's bringing in a bunch of youth players, but they're not getting the results at first, are you still going to be okay with him? Like, really think about that, because some of the worst fans are the fucking Mexican fans, bro, that just want everything done now, bro.
Yeah.
And they're not patient enough to
Yes,
give
right.
coaches that kind of time or give players that kind of time. Like, it's okay if we don't get results right away. But if we get no results leading up to the 2030 World Cup, that could be a problem, and I would agree with that sentiment. But I want you guys to let us know down below what you guys think. Until next time, the Let Me Know Football crew, thanks you for tuning in. Let me know.